Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how you can download and install Visual Studio Code on your Ubuntu operating system. So let's get started and let's see how we can do it. So first of all, open your favorite browser and search for Visual Studio Code, and the first link which will appear here will be from code.visualstudio.com. So I'm going to click on this link and straight away I can see these two download buttons. One is .deb, other is .rpm. .deb is for Debian or Ubuntu operating system, and .rpm is for operating systems like Red Hat or Fedora or other operating system. We are going to download the .deb file, so just click on .deb and it's going to download this .deb file. Once that file is downloaded, you can open the terminal. So just press Ctrl Alt T to open the terminal, or go to the applications and then click on terminal option, which is going to open the terminal, and we are going to navigate to the downloads folder. So just write cd dow and then press tab key, which is going to auto complete the path. Press ls and here you can see this code -1.78.2, which is the version at the time of making this video. .deb file. How to run this file? You can just write sudo dpkg-i and then this file name, which is code. Just write code and then press tab key. It's going to auto complete the path, and then press enter, and then give your Ubuntu's password and then press enter, and it's going to install Visual Studio Code on your Ubuntu operating system. And once that command is finished, Visual Studio Code is installed on your Ubuntu operating system. In order to open code, you can just write code command here and then press enter. It's going to start Visual Studio Code on your Ubuntu operating system. You can also open Visual Studio Code by going to the applications and search for code here, and then you can just click on Visual Studio Code icon and you can see it's been started. If you want to add this to your favorites, or you can lock this Visual Studio Code to this dock, you just need to right click on your Visual Studio Code icon and then click on add to favorites, and from the next time when you close this, you can see this icon stays here. So you can click on this icon and open Visual Studio Code. Now, in order to develop something, you need to open a folder. So just click on this icon here and then click on open folder, and then you can open any folder of your choice where you want to create your project, right? So let's say I want to create a new folder here, and I'm going to name this folder as workspace here. Okay, and then I'm going to create this folder, and then I'm going to open this in my Visual Studio Code editor. So you can see this workspace folder is opened on Visual Studio Code editor, and here I can say I trust the author, and here I can create any let's say file by clicking on this plus icon for the file. I can also create folders. Let's create test.py file and then press enter, and then here once you create any file with any extension, Visual Studio Code is going to recognize that programming language, right? So because I have created test.py, Visual Studio Code recognizes it and it gives me the option to install Python extension. So when you go to the extensions section, there are many popular extensions for many popular languages. You can see Python is here, C++, you will find Java, support for any language which is supported by Visual Studio Code. You will be able to see the extension for that language, right? So you can install that extension, and that will help you to develop your code in a better way. So here I can write print in my test.py file, and then I can just write hello. and VS Code already recognizes it that it's a Python language, and it's already syntax highlighting this Python file, right? So install the extension for Python, for example, if you are developing Python, and you will be good to go. So this is how you can download and install and use Visual Studio Code on your Ubuntu operating system. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next video.